New video shows Sesame Place characters ignoring young black girl. Family is suing for $25 million. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to AFG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis on the most popular topics in the world today. In today's video we have a young girl who actually went to Sesame Place with her parent, and they were basically ignored during the parade, as all other little kids got a chance to meet and greet with the characters. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome to AFG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. It'll bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. New video footage released on Thursday shows the moment a 5-year-old black girl was allegedly snubbed at Sesame Place by multiple park employees dressed as characters during the meet and greet event last month. Quinton Burns, the girl's father, has filed a $25 million class action lawsuit against SeaWorld Parks, the owner of Sesame Place, for pervasive and appalling race discrimination, after he claims his daughter, Kennedi, was ignored. The video shared by the law firm representing the Baltimore family shows an employee dressed as the Telly Monster walk to the side of the street as the characters dance in the street. Telly character appears to offer his hand for a shake to one young spectator, but blown by Kennedi, who had her hand outreached. The girl then turns around at the camera and frowns, clearly confused and upset at what just happened. The video cuts to another employee dressed as Ernie, also shaking hands with other children, but not the young black girl, as she desperately holds her hand out. She turns and says something to the camera, disappointed again. Just looking at her face, it makes me want to cry every time I see it, Burns said during the press conference with his attorney on Wednesday. The lawsuit alleges Kennedi was ignored by 4 characters in all at the June 18th event at the Pennsylvania park due to her race. SeaWorld's performers regularly engage with numerous similarly situated white customers. We stand here before you today simply trying to fight and protect little black children and their fundamental civil rights, attorney Michael Ruffin told reporters. She was ignored amongst a sea of other young white children who were unable to interact, give hugs, high fives, etc., etc. Ruff said Burns contacted his law firm after a viral video clip showing 2 black girls from New York allegedly passed over in favor of white children in a crowd during a parade. Kennedi was forced to experience racism at the age of 5. This is unacceptable and we will not stand by and let this continue. Lawyers representing the New York family told CBS they are not part of this lawsuit. And let's see, lastly, Sesame Place said in a statement that it is reviewing its practices to identify any necessary changes. It also has announced that all staff will undergo bias training as a result of the incidents. We will review the lawsuit filed on behalf of Mr. Burns, the park said in a statement to the news outlet. We look forward to addressing that claim through the established legal process. We are committed to deliver an inclusive, equitable, and entertaining experience for all of our guests. All right, so we have a little girl by the name of Kennedi who was ignored by the Sesame Place characters. Now, I'm not sure if you're familiar with this, but over here in the United States, and if you're in the United States, you'll probably understand what I'm saying. Sesame Street was a television show that we've all grown up as little kids. I'm not sure about you, but you had the likes of, Bert and Ernie, Big Bird, Oscar the Grouch, the Cookie Monster, Count, what's his name? The Count. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about the cereal. Elmo. You had who else? It was another one, Zoe, and so forth and so on. All right, Snuffleupagus. I mean, I can keep naming them. So they have a plethora of characters that was available and on hand, you know, to be able to shake the kids' hands. They're doing a parade, and they just ignored this little black girl. Now, what I will say is this: if you're walking through the crowd, okay, as a character, if you're standing right there next to the child, give him a high five, give him a shake, give him a hug. Okay. Now, if this little girl was standing behind like maybe 3 or 4 people and they couldn't, they could just say they didn't see her. She was standing front and center, okay, and you ignored her. Now, this ain't the first time it happened, because, you know, it was another family that had their daughters over there, and the same exact thing happened to them. So it seems to be a pattern in Sesame Place. I've taken my daughter, you know, to Sesame Place, and, you know, we've gone through the parades and so forth and so on. I'm not sure if we've experienced any bias. I mean, you know, she's in her 20s now, so, you know, that's neither here nor there. But I know exactly what they're talking about when they go down, you know, it's like Sesame Street, they call it, and they do a nice little parade, and, you know, everyone gathers around, you know, and it's a big fun day. You know, it's a big parade. Everyone's high-fiving and hugging each other. And as a child, you know, you see those characters on TV, you like, wow, that's Zoe, that's, you know, that's Big Bird, you know, that's Bert and Ernie. Oh my God, look at them. They just look so wonderful and great. And then for them to totally ignore you and to kind of like brush you off and flag you, you kind of like, okay, wasn't feeling that situation, but all right, let me try again. Okay, you might not have saw me. I'll give you a break. You know what I'm saying? You go out, try to do the same thing again, and then they kind of flag you again. Like they go to give you, like they gonna shake your hand and get out of here. No, we ain't shaking your hand. Like, what's that all about? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think that's an unfortunate situation, because anytime a little child is, you know, discriminated against, I mean, I'm like, come on now, they 5 years old. You know, kids are supposed to be, especially young kids, you know, they're supposed to be, you know, the light of the world, pretty much, like kind of like, you know, when you see a child, it's like they're so innocent, you know what I'm saying? So why would you want to like not shake their hand? Like I could see, I'm not even justifying why they would do that. But if you had an unruly kid or something like that acting all wild and crazy, like, okay, you might want to avoid that kid. You know what I'm saying? But it seems to me, and from the video, you know, this young lady was actually, you know, she was actually pretty chill. So what I may do is, I'm gonna pause the video right now, let you look at a couple of clips. I think I may have one. I know at least I got one video, not that long, like 10-second video or whatever. And then, you know, so what you can see what I'm talking about, you get a visual aid. So I'll pause the video right here, and then we'll come back and I'll continue my commentary right after this. All right, so now that you saw that video, now you can see what I was basically talking about. And I can just imagine the hurt that little child felt. Now, as a father, I applaud this man, because, you know, he's going out, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, you going to ignore my child? Like, what's that all about? Like, as adults, let me explain something to you. As adults, if I'm being discriminated against because of race, okay, I'm an adult. I walk that off. I deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring that foolishness over to my child. You know what I'm saying? Let my child be a child. Learn, grow, and do all, because I'm teaching her the right way to do things. You know what I'm saying? As a father, you know, and let her deal with what she's going to deal with at the proper time. She's 5 years old. Why is this little girl experiencing racism and, you know, discrimination against her at the tender age of 5? It's no reason she should be experiencing that. Zero reason. Let me explain something to you. You can take 20 random kids, 10 white, 10 black. You put them in a room, turn the light off, you spin the room around, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And tell them to go find, you know, just go hang out. And I promise you, all those little kids will be friends. Okay? So it's not, oh, all the black kids gonna gravitate toward the black kids. Yeah, naturally, because you know like gravitates toward like. Not, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you see someone different, you're going to go over there to them as well. You know what I'm saying? So especially if you're not giving them any type of information or anything, you just let them run around and play. You'll see that the white kids is playing with the black kids and the black kids is playing the white kids, and they prefer each other over and they'll play with their own, race of kids, but they'll play with each other as well. And this is what I'm saying about children. When you're raising a child and they're coming up and you teach them the right things, they don't see I'm not discriminating against. They're gonna see that, okay, they're getting older. Oh, you got a black kid and a white kid, and they've been besties for like forever, and they going to college and everything, and then they experience that. That lets me know that they was raised the correct way. They don't care about the color. They just want to be friends. I just want to be a friend because you're a good person, you know what I'm saying? And we happen to like each other and we're cool. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? They always say never judge a book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what you're getting. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, there's a lot of gems you miss out on by judging that book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that you miss out on. So hopefully the father is able to win this lawsuit, get the $25 million, okay, and do what he got to do for his child. Maybe, and then, put some money up for her college, you know what I'm saying, and kind of go forward and not blow it on something silly, you know what I'm saying. But, I just pray that all of you out there that have children that's young like that, at that age, that tender age, that you teach them the right way, that you showing them the right way and you teach them the right way. Discrimination is not the way to go, okay? You do not discriminate someone else because I promise you don't want nobody to discriminate against you. You know what I'm saying? That hurts. It doesn't, not only that doesn't hurt right now, but it's going to hurt in the future, because now you're creating an environment for the future where the country is going to continue to be divisive against each other, and it's just not going to get any better. You know what I'm saying? And we moving toward, trying to get better and trying to do better. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of all the devils out there. And it's a bunch of them out there, but, we just got to continue to work, continue to do what we got to do, and hopefully everything comes up, roses, and everything works out. So with that being said, if you like what you heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit that like button as well. It'll bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. Come visit me on my social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and I post every day for the most part, and maybe a clip of the video, you know what I'm saying? Just share the video. We need to get more family members over, and get this thing taken care of. Today is the day. So now that you've gotten to the end of the video, with the magic word that you need to put in the comment section for you to win is first in. You type in FIRSTIN. Obviously you do it the correct way, space IN. So you type that in the comments, you first in, you first to win. And I will, pay you out, $100 in the form that you would like me to pay you out to. So again, I thank every single one of y'all for watching my videos. Thanks for coming back. Every 1,000 subscribers, we're giving out another $100. Okay, so tell your friends, tell your family, just come on in, take a shot. You never know. You know what I'm saying? It could be you. The winner could be you. So, so I love every single one of y'all. I want y'all to be super careful out there, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.